Bon appetit. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, there's more people coming. What have I gotten myself into? How's it going, everybody? My name is Liam. Today I'm camping in far southwestern Ontario, about as far south as it gets around here in Canada, and I am in a really weird situation right now, so listen up. I'm going to summarize this story really quick, and I'm sure you guys will all be just as confused as I am. I arrived to my campsite to have the people that were camping there for the last week still there when I'm supposed to be there. So I approach them and I say, I'm supposed to be here tonight. And it was an older couple. And I basically just said, like, you guys got to go. So they were nice. I was nice. And they're packing up, but they've been there for a week. They've got a lot of stuff with them, and it was going to take them 2 hours to pack up. So as I'm recording this, it's about 4 o'clock. They're probably not going to be ready till 5. So I'm currently in a random parking lot away outside of the provincial park, and I'm just going to cook myself a quick meal while I wait. And while I'm waiting, I'm currently kind of bombing a wedding. If you can't see, there's a wedding going down over there. I don't know how I've gotten myself in this weird situation, but I have. So as I'm going to kill some time right now, I'm just going to cook up a meal and I guess watch somebody get married. While we kill some time, waiting to get to our proper campsite, I've got here an Alpine Air meal, Mexican style beef bowl. I've tried this one before. They're pretty awesome. So we're just going to do one again really quick. I just got to go grab myself a lighter and some water. Now, I'm not going to talk too much saying that they're all weird for getting married here, because I probably look really weird right now cooking a meal off the back of my truck. So I'm not going to say too much, but I forgot the pot. The weirdest video that I've ever filmed just got weirder because I don't have pots, so I actually can't cook this. So I'm going to have to just go out and get food, which I really don't want to do, but I have no choice. So that's enough of getting married for now. The wedding's going down, as you can see away from me. Bride and the groom look real happy, and I guess I'm just gonna get back on the road, look for some food, and then hopefully make my way to this campsite. We'll maybe get there one day. Wow, okay, finally made it at 5 o'clock. They were supposed to be out at 2. They just left now. I'm gonna give a +1 to the Wheatley Provincial Park where I'm at. They did give me a full refund, so I do appreciate that. Finally, we're out here. We're gonna set up this tent now. I'm starving, and since I couldn't make food earlier, I just went out, picked up some Subway. So I'm gonna set this tent up real quick, eat, and then we're gonna start relaxing.
More frequent intervals.
Yeah, I came here about 25 minutes ago. They left here at 5:12, so 3 hours. And they were still here. I just pulled up to see, and they were leaving actually just the second that I came around.
So you're getting this for free tonight, right?
Yep. Yeah, I greatly appreciate that.
I know it doesn't make up for the time you lost, but
Yeah, I just drove out and got some food. Thank you. I was not expecting to get that on video. So yeah, you guys just learned a little bit more of what's been going on. It's been a crazy evening. Just about halfway through setting up this tent right now, and I think I might just go sleep in it the second that it's set up. Let's get this all set up now. We're finally starting to settle in. I feel a lot better now. I'm not all stressed out. So, got a brand new sleeping pad here. It's from Gear Doctors. 4 seasons self-inflating sleeping pad. I think this pad's really good. I've given it a bit of a test at home. This is my first time using it at the campsite. I gave it a test at home and just kind of lied around on it. I had a nap on it. The only thing I have to say, it's pretty freaking comfortable. And it's super easy to set up. Just kind of unravel it, and then it basically self-inflates. So I don't have to do anything. I can just sit here and watch. While we wait for this to inflate, we can set up the rest of our equipment. So here I got a good camping pillow. I really enjoy this pillow. Big fan of it. It's super easy, and it comes out just like a pillow, ready to go. And then finally, sleeping bag I always use the same sleeping bag, nothing special here. And then I just kind of store all my gear at the back corner so I don't, misplace it at all. I'm gonna give this sleeping bag a second before I put it out. One technique that I like to use camping wise is I like to put the pad in the sleeping bag so that way when you're moving around at night, you're not losing your pad or nothing's falling off. Everything is nice and snug on you. It's kind of weird to be in a campsite and filming myself eating Subway, but due to the circumstances, this is what I'm eating. We are cooking dinner tonight. We're gonna be making some Campfire pizzas. I'm really excited about that. So I'm a little disappointed. I'm gonna fill myself up on this, but gotta do what we gotta do. So we got Subway here. Nothing too fancy. Do it up how you want. I'm just gonna come right out and say it. Nobody does a Subway sub better than me. And if you want to fight me, whatever, we can do what we gotta do. We do a Italian herbs and cheese on cheddar, toasted with all the vegetables. I just throw everything in there. Then we put some chipotle, sriracha, and mayo in there. And you got yourself the perfect sub. Oh man, this thing is beat up. They really packed it. Every time. It's the best Subway order. Gonna enjoy this now, and then we're gonna do some fishing. Halfway done, I kid you not, it's been less than 5 minutes. I also didn't mention, but my meat of choice is teriyaki chicken, and that's what gives it that extra popping flavor that makes it so nice. So if you want to try this sub, definitely recommend it. If you do, you gotta let me know how it tastes. Oh my god, that was so good. I ate that in 10 minutes, wow. Here's today's catch of the day. Today is not my day, obviously. We got snagged a lot. We got tangled. We had to cut all that line off, and I don't have the proper supplies to set it back up. So that's it for fishing for this trip. And now it's starting to rain. And look who just showed up. It's my dad. After all the inconveniences we've had, it's raining. All right, well, on the bright side, my dad is here and I'm very happy to see him. So we're gonna settle him in now. I've been here for a while. Give us a hi, how are you, Connolly Outdoors?
Hi, how are you?
All right, it doesn't look like this rain's going away now, so we put a tarp right over our tent so that we can still sit outside and enjoy it out here. We did start our campfire, and we're just gonna try and enjoy this the best we can, really. Oh yeah, there we go. I got some quick snacks. We're gonna go down to the beach. I don't even know if I've mentioned it. I've been a little lost in my thoughts in the last few hours. It's been so chaotic. But there is a beach here that's about a 2-minute walk. We are camping on Lake Erie. And before we go down, I'm just gonna have a quick donut. Nice, that's good. Nice chocolate donut. So this is a shagbark hickory tree. This thing's only got a couple months to live because, as you can see with the erosion, it is being dug from down under. And this tree soon is going to come down and join the rest of the trees that are hanging out on this beach. So those birds that you saw there that were kind of flying in and out, kind of weirdly, those are called barn swallows, and they're very strange birds. And I had a personal experience with those birds. So what they're doing there is they have nests built into the mud. They don't build nests like other birds, like sticks and, you know, building on a tree and whatnot. They build into things. They like to build off of walls, and they'll stick mud on there, and that's their nest. So what they were doing there is they dug into the mud, and they're nesting there. And the way that they're flying in and out is just really funny. And I had one just a couple weeks ago set up a nest right above my front door. So my dad and I had to scrape the nest off and spray it so that they wouldn't come back. And they tried 2 or 3 times to rebuild that nest, and every time we had to take it down so that they would stop building that nest. Been on and off rain all day. You can probably see the rain falling right in front of me, and looks like this rain's finally coming to stay. So luckily it's about 10:30 outside right now. We're gonna be hopping in this tent and we're gonna get settled in. We'll let this fire go out on its own, and we're just gonna try and sleep our best, and hopefully this rain doesn't keep us up tonight. Okay, well, that was awesome. I did say I was gonna make a dramatic entrance. Okay. Oh, I haven't been in a tent since I set everything up in here, so it's good to be back. So I didn't realize it earlier, but I hit myself with the axe, and there's the mark to prove it. This is what I meant earlier when I said how I like to tuck the pad into the sleeping bag. Nice and snug, nice and cozy. Can't lie, I'm falling asleep already. Very comfy right now. Believe it's gonna be raining for the most of the night. It is currently raining. If you can hear the raindrops hitting the tent. Honestly, we don't mind that sound. It's a satisfying sound to hear overnight, so I think we're gonna sleep well tonight. I'll keep you guys updated if we hear any crazy rainstorms overnight. But if not, I'm going to sleep, and I'll see you guys all in the morning. Wow, look at this. It actually looks nice outside. Wow, it's actually clear. I have not seen a blue sky in a minute. Oh my God, welcome to the real world, guys. I just slept over 10 and a half hours. Wow. Morning, everybody. We're gonna be doing something that I've never done before. We're gonna be changing it up. We're gonna be cooking up some campfire pizzas, and I'm really stoked for this. So first off, we got our pizza bread. Gonna lay that down like that. And then next, we got our pizza sauce. We're just gonna grab a spoonful of that. Now, I just want to clarify, I'm no pizza making expert. I have quite literally zero experience in the pizza making world, but we're gonna make the best of it. For all you pizza makers out there laughing at me right now, please stop. I like to have a good amount of space to be able to hold the crust, so I don't always fully cover the sides. Next up, we're gonna grab our salami, and we're just gonna throw a bunch of pieces on here. Okay, I think that's maybe one more, just one more in the middle. And then our last step is we're just gonna grab our mozzarella cheese. I'm just gonna grab a handful here and just absolutely cheese this thing up. A bit more. Can't go wrong with cheese always. The key here is to let all the cheese melt onto the meat, and then it's all together and it tastes really nice. So I think I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Okay, so this is pizza. We're gonna throw this on our open fire now and see how it tastes. So it looks like it's more coals now than fire, so we're gonna put this a bit lower. Perfect. Put it just a little lower. Yeah, that's good. So I think we'll probably leave it on for about 10 to 12 minutes, I'm gonna say. I don't really like my food black, so I usually cook it till right about where it would usually burn, so I think that's a good place to keep it at for right now. Okay, it doesn't look like we're burning, which is good. Can't lie, this thing's cooking really nicely. I'm really liking the way it's turning out. It's not burning, the cheese and the meat is melting. Like, it looks awesome. So I'm gonna take this off in just a couple minutes and we're gonna give it a try. But I'm really happy with the way this thing turned out. Pizza's ready to go. Looks really good. Whew. This thing melted amazingly. Actually, I think this is a better idea. Kind of like push it over. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We're coming up with different ideas. Just don't drop it. Boom. Look at that. That looks amazing. Wow, that looks awesome. So this is all we have for a cutting utensil. So it's an extreme hunting knife that we're going to be using today. Wow, it feels awesome. There's a dead fly in it, so let's take that out. I don't really want the dead fly. This knife's really sharp. Perfect. Okay, 4 cut up pieces of pizza. I'm really excited to give this a try. Bon appetit. Now, I just want to clarify out for everybody out there. I have been to Italy before. I went to Rome, Naples, Pompeii, and the Amalfi Coast 2 years ago. So I've tasted about the best pizza that you can have in the whole world. So let's see how this casual camping pizza compares to the greatest thing ever invented, which is Italian pizza. I will say, cooked really nicely, so take a look at that. That smells good. That smells good. I can't believe it. And the bottom cooked beautifully. If you can see without me dropping everything, you can see the lines, and that's from the grill. So that's kind of funny. We're gonna give this a try now. Let's see how it's tasting. Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow. I was not expecting it to be that good. I knew it was gonna be good because yours truly made it, but man, this thing really hits the spot. Wow. This is the best thing I've eaten in a while. That bread cooked perfectly. Wow. Absolutely nailed it. It's awesome. I'll check back in with y'all when I'm further into this pizza, because I'm just gonna enjoy this right now. This is amazing. This pizza was a huge success. Wow. Out of all the camping trips that we've done in the last year or so, because we've done a lot, I think this tops it as the best camping meal we've had. It's awesome. 10 out of 10 from me. Oh boy. Fortunately, these camps come and go really fast. We're all packed up. Tent is gone. And we're gonna go down to the beach before we head out for about 20 minutes. Just kind of enjoy the vibe down there. It's been a nice campsite. We had a really rough start to this trip. Some really weird things happened to us, and you guys got to see it all. And well, it creates for some interesting stories in the future, and that's how I look at things. One day I can tell the story of my weird camping trip. That's how I see this trip today. So let's go down to the beach now. This is it for this campsite. It's treated us pretty well, so I'm not gonna complain at all about this campsite. And let's go down to the beach now. Okay, so time to go now. I thought I'd end this video off with a cool fun fact. This is a tree that's obviously been toppled over by the insane Lake Erie erosion that happens here. You can tell that this tree is pretty fresh by the fact that it has intact leaves. That tells me this tree probably fell down this year, maybe 2 months ago. And then because the tree is freshly fallen, the leaves are still able to grow because there is still a working root system. But I bet you in a year from now, these leaves will be dead. This tree will be white, which is very interesting. And anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. It was a really fun trip. We had some ups, we had some big downs, and I hope you guys enjoyed the journey because it was definitely an interesting one. The meal was super good. I was really glad I got to cook those open fire pizzas. That was so good, I can't lie. So we're ending our trip off. We're down here on the beach, and it's been a good one. So I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw today. If you did, make sure you subscribe and like, and shout out if you made it to the very end. Don't forget to stay in the great outdoors, because you might get to see some crazy things like this, and we'll see you all later.